What's up guys, Kevin with Auto Design, and today we're going to be installing the new ES Splitter on this brand new Lexus ES. With the purchase of the ES Splitter, you're going to receive some support screws. For this installation, you're going to need a ratchet with a 10mm socket, Phillips stubby screwdriver, and we recommend an angle driver for installation. Alright, so a few things about the Lexus ES Splitter. One is available color match, so you can get it color matched to the color of your car, or if you want to do a different color to contrast the car, you can do black or even F-Sport gray, which is very similar to your grille. Another cool thing about the ES Splitter is that it already comes with the pre-drilled holes. You notice these screws are bigger than these. These are for your factory bolts. So once you take off your factory bolts and just reinstall it, applying it here, and then the smaller ones for your support screws. And lastly, and the best part, is that it's made out of ABS plastic, not cheap urethane or fragile fiberglass, so you have a piece that'll last you a lifetime. Alright guys, so first things first, we need to clean the bottom of the car, make sure there's no rocks or anything stuck on the bottom of the car. So just put a microfiber towel, just, you know, give it a quick little once around. Alright guys, first things first, always think safety first. If your car is lowered and you need to jack up your car, use jack stands for safety. In this case, we're using an angle driver, so we'll just creep up underneath. First, we want to remove these factory splash guards that are on the corner of each car. This is when you get your 10mm socket, and just take off the 3 screws that are in there. Alright, so locate the 3 10mm bolts underneath the car, and just remove them. Alright, since we're only going to use this screw, just go ahead and reinstall the last 2 screws that you installed in here. And the same thing with the 10mm socket. Just put it back in its place, and that will prevent your underguard to flap around. And just leave the last one in the corner off. Alright, so go ahead and do the same thing for the other side. And while we're at it, we're going to start removing the other factory bolts that are around the front of the bumper. With your 10mm socket, just go ahead and find the screws and remove them. Alright, at this point you should have 8 bolts, and those are, you're going to use the 8 pre-drilled holes to put the splitter back on the car. Alright, so with the help of a friend or family member, just have them hold one corner and then you can start from the other end. Let's get started. Once the factory bolts are on loosely, this is when you get your support screws, and you use the pre-drilled holes to self-tap into the bumper. Always start with the corners first, that way you can align it flush with the wheel well. Let's get started. Make sure you drill this halfway with the drill, that way you prevent from over-tightening and stripping the plastic bumper. Once you're done with this corner, let's go to the other corner. Alright, so now we do the same thing for this corner. Use the support screw, present it through the pre-drilled hole, and just self-tap into the bumper. Make sure you only do it halfway, that way you prevent from over-tightening and stripping the bumper. Once the 2 corners are on and the splitter looks aligned, so just get the rest of your support screws and start drilling. Alright, now that all the support screws are in halfway, this is when you get the 10mm socket and just tighten all the factory bolts back up. Alright, lastly we get the stubby Phillips screwdriver, and we tighten up all the support screws. Alright, once all the screws are tight, you're good to go. Thanks again for watching this video. Please check out our website for this and many other products that we have for the Lexus ES. Thanks again.